Well, hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? I hope all is well. I hope everybody's having a safe, wonderful weekend with your loved ones, your family, your friends, whomever. I hope your day is just being blessed all up and down and all around, guys. But listen, I just needed to come back to do this video. I have been talking about Adrian for a little bit now. She gives you a lot to talk about, don't she, guys? Well, she gives me a lot to talk about. And this thing that's going on now with her sister, whatever supposedly had happened in her sister's past, all I can say is clearly Adrian is clearly embarrassed by her past because a lot of things she did in her past has come to the light and people know what kind of, activity she was involved in. Um, so I'm thinking she's just embarrassed. Maybe she's not because she always trying to put on this tough exterior about how aggressive and how tough and rough she is. But I think somewhere inside she's just embarrassed. She don't know what to do with the embarrassment. So she lashes out. And I think she probably feels, well, my sister got all this money and she got all this support and she got this and she got that. She got a husband, she got a family, she got X, Y, and Z. Why should her little stuff that she did in her past, why should that be, kept down and my stuff is all over the place? Well, Adrian, you come and you tell everybody pretty much. You tell people so much about what's going on, and then when you don't tell them, they can piece some things together. These days, people are able to put one and one together and come up with two. You know, some of us are. Some of us way off that mark. Some of us put one and one together and come up with seven. Well, that's another story for another day. We ain't talking about that right now. Anywho, I think Adrian is so, I don't know, upset maybe that people are probably looking at her in a certain light. But Adrian comes out and put all just about, well, like she said, she don't tell us everything. She only tell us little snippets. But you give up enough information where I said people can put one and one together and come up with two. And but I'm thinking that you are embarrassed, Adrian, by your past, and you don't want to be out here in these streets, YouTube or otherwise, looking some type of way to people. So as the saying goes, misery loves company. Now this is where your sister enters the picture. Because if you got to be on these YouTube streets, Adrian, looking and smelling kind of funny, you ain't going to be out there all by yourself. She's not going to be out there on that limb all by herself. So now she got to drag her sister. Guys, listen. I've been following these folks for some years. I remember when she did when B-Love's Life and Adrian mom, they all got together and they did a seafood boil. I was with them when they had the falling out. Then they came back together. I was in there in the background somewhere cheering them on. Because I love sisterhood. I love, it could be because my only sister is no longer here. But I love, for whatever reason, I love that idea about sisterhood. I just do. So I was almost I could say their number one fan, which I'm sure was a whole lot of other people on that bandwagon as well. You know, cheering them on, happy for them when it appeared that, and I say appeared, that those two ladies was finally going to come together and be sisters, just sisters. But I don't know, somewhere down the line, I think if you don't deal with situations, certain things, mentally or however, if you don't put them to bed once and for all, things will keep bubbling up. And I think that's what's happening. Things are bubbling up because they're not being dealt with. And I will go out on this limb to say things are not being dealt with on either end because it takes two. But I can understand why the one maybe not want to because he just don't know if they can trust it. You know, because, you know, you when you get this, you keep getting this fly-by-night stuff, all of this, I'm loving you today, but tomorrow ain't looking good. You don't know. You kind of walk, you know, walk with ease because you don't know and you don't want to. I'm playing devil's advocate, by the way, for those who may not have caught on to what I was doing. But you guys knew. Very intelligent people, I'm sure. But you can't just keep flipping in and out like that and expect people to continue to gravitate towards you when you're, you know, you 1 minute you want to be chummy buddies, sisterly, and the next minute you got these pitchforks out. You know, you ready to jab somebody with these horns. You can't, a relationship has to be kind of stable for people to come together and try to remain together. Now, there's nothing perfect. There are going to be some hiccups here and there, but things don't have to go all the way to the left like it does with those sisters. All the way to the left. Now, like I said, I know it's a two-way street. You know, we all have our roles to play, our parts to play, you know, as far as trying to make a thing, you know. So, but you can do the very best you can until the other person is not trying to play fair, so to speak. If the other person is continuously sabotaging, what are you supposed to do? Well, in that instance, I say pull back a little bit because, you know, we can always love somebody with a long-handled spoon. We don't have to stop caring about them. We can love them, love on them, whatever, but if we can't do it like this, then we might have to have some space there just until somebody gets some kind of whatever issues resolved. But Adrian, this is what I think you're doing, and you probably will never see this video, but whoever sees this video, you want to share it with her, because she needs to know. She needs to stop the shenanigans. Done brought that man onto this platform to irk her sister nerves and embarrass her and all this, that, and the other. And for what? Because your laundry, your dirty laundry is, well, some of it, because you ain't telling everything. But some of your dirty laundry is out here, and by it being out here, you want people to know that, okay, she got dirty laundry too. Well, we all have dirty laundry. We all, some laundry is just dirtier than others. But we all have a past. We all have done things that we're not proud of, that we wish we can have do-overs on. We just do. But that doesn't give people the right to go ahead on and just, you know, just my stuff is out here. My stuff ain't going to be the only thing out here. I'm going to put somebody else's stuff out here. I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know if, did you want money? Were you trying to con? Were you trying to, you know, because I hear other content creators who Then in your present, how they talk about, you know, you in different, you know, ugh, I'm trying to watch what I say here, but I mean, it just seems like to me that they experienced Adrian who's, what can I say, a slicky Ricky or a slicky Ricky wannabe, always trying to, you know, got to get a con here and get a con there. Is that what happened with you and your sister? Maybe you were trying to do a con here and a con there. Maybe her husband saw what you were doing, or maybe she saw you what you were doing. Put a stop to it. So now she your public enemy number one? Come on. Come on. We all got a past. We all got dirty laundry. But just because yours is all out there in display, you wanted to make sure yours wasn't going to be out there by itself. I don't understand how you can hate. And I'm going to use that word because it seems like it's just hatred. And I've seen some of your past videos on your bigger channel. And because remember, I've been following you guys for years. For about 3 or 4 years, I've been following you guys. So I done seen a whole lot of mess on these YouTube streets as far as that your family is concerned. And but see, now, I just seen a video you dropped recently. And you was talking about you being a spiritual being. Well, we are all spiritual beings. We're just living in, you know, this flesh body. We just having, you know, we're spiritual people. That's I can agree with you on that. But you said you're spiritual as if you know, really may know some things. But if that's the case, and I don't know, but I'm just saying if that's the case, that you really know some things spiritually, you should know that Almighty, He forgives. When you bring your dirty laundry to Him and say, ask Him for forgiveness, He will throw that in the land of forgetfulness. He don't keep bringing it back up. He'll throw it away. When you go to Him with a pure heart and say, Lord, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Please forgive me. Please forgive. And He will do that. And He won't keep throwing it out there in your face, trying to make you feel bad or look bad. So if you spiritual, like you say, why don't you know that? You should know that. And understand that that's not the right way to do things, is, you know, trying to, you know, make somebody, I don't know, it's like you trying to make her pay, your sister pay for her platform being more successful. Or I don't know. I'm just speculating at this point. Because you had something to do with that man coming to this platform, trying to embarrass your sister like that. If she did whatever she did, her husband must have forgave her. If that's the truth. Her husband forgave. They still together. They done went on and done built up a house together. They got a couple of homes together. They done went on and got a business, you know, warehouses and all of that, selling their products and things. So he must have forgiven her. So can't you see that your efforts are just falling on nothing? It's going to get you nowhere. It's going to get you nowhere. But I guess you'll be happy just to think to yourself, oh, she's embarrassed. And that's just enough to give you some pleasure. I'm going to pray for you, girl. I know you don't want people praying for you. I don't understand that statement either, because you said you were spiritual, but okay. For shame, for shame, for shame, lady. For shame. Get yourself together, girl. Do what you got to do. Get yourself together. And so you can have a real, because life is too short. And we're going upward in age if we're lucky. We're going upward in age. But time waits for no one. Time is winding up. You're going to look one day, or somebody going to look one day, and somebody ain't going to be there. Get yourself together. And stop trying to make yourself feel better by making somebody else feel like trash. Because what's done in the past is done in the past. If God can forgive us, who are you to hold it against us? Who are anybody to hold anything against anybody? If we go to Almighty and ask for forgiveness, He give us that forgiveness. He created us after all. Who are anybody else to withhold whatever? I'm out of here, guys. I gotta go. I didn't mean to stay this long. I gotta get up out of here. I had made some notes and I went straight off the notes. I said the heck with the notes. I just wanted to speak. But guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Like the videos, please, if you will. Share it out. Still trying to get that upward mobility going, guys. So, if you care to help me out with just smashing that subscribe button, I thank you. I thank you guys for watching. I'm going to say almighty peace and blessing. Guys, love yourself. Love someone else. Tell yourself you love yourself. Tell someone else you love them. Nothing wrong with it, guys. Nothing. Until the next time I see you or you see me or however this thing go, don't forget to smash that like, the like button too. Because they say that, you know, you liking it, I don't know, it tells YouTube something so they can push my channel, my content out so I can try to get some more subscribers. So, but I thank you guys. Thank you one and all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Lord have mercy. I got to go, guys, because I got a whole bunch of stuff just ran up in my head with this Adrian mess, and I don't feel like this video being that long. So, almighty peace and blessings, everybody. Take care.